Hey everyone, welcome back to Retrospaz video. Today we are going to continue working on the 67 Shelby GT500 custom design here, and we're going to start to work on the fender area, the front fender. We're going to widen it out and see what we come up with here for the design. I'm not really going off of what I've done from the AI illustration in the beginning, so I am kind of starting to think of my own ideas and try to apply them and see what I come up with. So yeah, let's get started, and we're going to continue to make this thing look cool. All right, let's speed it up. All right, so we're going to start to shape some of this top of the fender up a little bit here. We're going to just remove some of these sections and start to kind of cut a hole of where we're going to want our new fender to be. So what I'm going to do is just use some of the polys that we have and just try to get a little profile here. So we'll just kind of shape these guys out, this outer shell. And then once we get something nice here, we're just going to start to extrude out. So just going to clean some of this up and make sure everything kind of looks smooth. And so I'll copy this fender over. So this way we have a modified fender and a regular one. Just kind of snap it in place. Okay, so there. Now what we're going to do here is just mirror it over onto the other side. Now if you look, we have a giant cut right through the fender here, but this is okay. This is kind of where I want the length of, or the height of the new fender panel to come in. And then we'll just try to fix these hood lines here just a bit so that the fender lines up well with the hood itself. And now we can start to draw out where our new fender is going to be. So I'm just going to extrude these guys out a little bit, taper it in, and just start to shape. All right, just kind of going off of really just seeing what's going to work here. I'm just going to push some of these guys in and go to town on this. So it's starting to look pretty good now. We're just going to square off some of the fenders so it gives it that 70s muscle car look. And now we can see we have this new panel in. Now let's just give it the material that it's supposed to have, and you can see here, if you get the idea that this is starting to look like a more of a wide fender design. We'll start to pull out some of the original sections of the fender and start rounding this guy off, and let's just see if we can get kind of an idea of where we want everything to be placed before I start to blend this piece into the current bumper, or sorry, the current fender area. All right, so this is looking pretty good so far. What I'm going to want to see here is taking the wheel and actually bringing the wheel into the fender here, the front wheel. I'm not going to be using the wheels in at the end. I'm going to create totally something new. It's looking pretty good. Just going to bring it up a bit. Just want it to kind of meet the top section of the current fender there, where the little hump comes up towards the top of the fender. And now let's get these wheels to be in size. And these are not the wheels that I'm going to use, but for now this is just going to be for a temporary, for design purposes. So this is looking pretty good so far. Let's bring up the floor a little bit and see. This is how, wow, this is the difference is how low this car is going to be to the ground off the original. Let's get rid of the Eleanor bumper. So now we're just going to separate the fender and isolate it. And now we're going to start to work with the fender, the new fender piece, with the quarter panel. Okay, so we're just going to move these vertices out of the way and just kind of start to rough out where we're going to start welding some of these vertices into each other to then get a nice blend going here. So I'll start shaping them out and go from there. Alright, so now we add some subdivisions to the surfaces just to start to see if blend is working pretty good, and so far so good. Just gotta now figure out where the end piece here of where the headlamps are. I'm just trying to get the fender to kind of connect with the body panels here. Let's cut a line through here and start to shape out where the separation of the bumper is going to be towards the fender and the quarter panel. Okay, so everything's looking pretty good so far. Just work on a little bit more details here. Let's see what we come up with. So right now we're just cleaning up a little bit more of the topology, making sure that we're trying to get rid of triangles and making sure we don't have any end-ons. We're just trying to get it all clean. And I'm just really just seeing what works, what doesn't. That's really all it is. Just moving things around and seeing what works. This is looking pretty good so far. I just wanted to define a bit of that shape that's on the top. That little extra detail on the edge here, and just kind of move everything together. Just to kind of spread everything out to make sure nothing's pinching. See if we can fix this area here a little bit. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Just gonna make sure this everything is in line. Just want to make sure everything is smooth. Everything makes sense with the wireframe. Nothing's too messy. Try not to be too messy here. Alright, let's add some edge to the end of the fender here. And that'll give us some more detail and make it more solid looking. Just gonna attach these guys together and let's just see what we come up with. Very excited to see what it's gonna look like when I have it on the complete model here. Once I take the isolation mode off, we'll really get an idea. Here we go. So far, I am very happy. Just gonna fix this guy up. Make sure our lines are working well, because we did move some of that stuff. So we're just gonna make sure everything kind of realigns up. Let's make sure the bumper is going to be in line with the quarter panel here. And it's not, so we just got to bring these all down and just line them all up. Just refining, constantly tweaking. Oh wow, this is looking really good. Let's see if we can add a crease here. Oh wow. And let's just give this an extra piece here just to kind of complete that, the end of the bottom of the bumper here. There we go, little diffuser. Look at that. There we go, guys. this is what we have so far, and I'm very happy with the result. I'm liking where we're going with this. This is what I'm thinking about when it comes to the wide fender deal. I love the squareness of it and just how much it blends in it ties in with the new bumper and the quarter panel. There's some other areas that I'm going to want to touch up here around the headlights, and obviously I'm going to have to realign some of the separation of the body panels towards like the door and hood. But I'm really liking the how smooth everything is so far. So obviously there's a lot of things I still have to touch up, but I hope you guys are enjoying this so far, and you guys can kind of see where we're going with this. Is just getting something cool, something different. I'm going to eventually work on the back panel to pretty much match or meet up with the new front fender that we created, but that'll be in another series. But right now, yeah, this is looking great. Can't wait to see what it's going to look like when I add some new wheels and tires, and go from there. Yeah, this is going to be great, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos so far of this series, and you're going to tag along with me for the next one, because I'm going to show some pretty cool designs for the back. I know I already have an idea where I'm going to go with that, and then when I start adding more detail to the hood, we're going to start really reshaping this car out. So I look forward to get on to the next video, where we're going to start working on the back section and start tying in the sides, and this is going to be excellent. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again with another Render Spaz video.